Hello and welcome to Chabot News for September 25th, 2019. My name is Will Carter, and in today's news, we will be covering tobacco ban and the Bay Bridge. In entertainment news, Chris Reynolds will talk about the threat to Miley Cyrus and the Game of Thrones awards, and adding to his continuing coverage of the new Hayward Library main branch. In sports, Lance will cover Antonio Brown, and in our top 5 countdown this week, Brenda will tell us the top 5 spots to visit. All that and more coming up on Chabot News. In national news today, many have flocked over to Lincoln County, Nevada to participate in the storm of Area 51 phenomena. It all started from a joke Facebook page that quickly turned into a real nationwide event. The Storm of Area 51 event took place on the 20th of September. Out of the 2 million people who responded they were attending the event, 150 people were reported to have shown up at the entrance of Area 51, and an estimated of 1,500 attending the related festivals. 2 were arrested for attempted trespassing, and none were able to get through. Those who have attended mainly consisted of e-celebs trying to document the phenomena, cosplayers who are partaking in what is called Naruto running, and business trying to profit off the event itself. Thankfully, for what seemed to be a dangerous idea, the event turned out to be another spooky festival. In other national news, FDA will investigate the rise of vaping-related illnesses. The number of lung illnesses tied to vaping soared this week, with 38 states reporting 530 confirmed and probable cases of lung injury associated with e-cigarettes. Initial data showed most patients having reported a history of using e-cigarette products containing THC or products containing nicotine. Common symptoms reported include cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, nausea, vomiting, fatigue, fever, and abdominal pain. The updated numbers come as the Trump administration moves to ban all flavored e-cigarette products. And now to Chris with the latest entertainment news.
Game of Thrones managed to win big at the 2019 Emmy Awards this past Sunday. Nominated for 32 total nominations, a record-breaking number, Game of Thrones finally took home 10 trophies at the Creative Arts Emmys last weekend, including Outstanding Casting, Outstanding Costuming, and Outstanding Main Title Design, before its 2 big wins on Sunday night. Now, this is its 8th and final season. And while its final season was underwhelming, to put it mildly, Game of Thrones' overall impact on the television cannot be understated. And HBO's series is one of the most successful, ambitious, and expensive endeavors. In an era of streaming and endless options, Game of Thrones' last hurrah was the pop culture's event, with the series bringing in a total breaking of 19.3 million viewers in the first airing, with the season's overall averaging 44.2 million viewers once all forms of viewing were counted. Now, police arrested a fan attending the Miley Cyrus iHeart Music Festival show in Las Vegas this past weekend. According to the police records, a fan, a 42-year-old man named David Rumsey, was arrested for allegedly making threats and acting in a terroristic manner. The celebrity outlet reported Rumsey had been on her security team's watch list after he allegedly made previous threats against her. According to TMZ, citing law enforcement sources, Rumsey allegedly told Cyrus's team that it was his life mission to impregnate Miley Cyrus. So the police were called to the scene, and Rumsey was booked at the Clark County Jail, and bail was set at $100,000.
Fremont may be another city to join in the ban against flavored tobacco. The proposed ban includes e-cigarettes, menthol cigarettes, and flavored cigarillos. The ban has been introduced due to health concerns. Many people worry about children and teens using tobacco products. The flavored products make tobacco more marketable to the younger population. The FDA warns that vaping is causing an epidemic in the young population. Vaping has been causing an increase in lung disease and death throughout the country. If the ban passes in October, it will take effect in November. If passed, Fremont will join Livermore, San Leandro, and San Francisco in banning flavored tobacco.
This is our continuing coverage of the grand opening of the new Hayward Public Library main branch, located in the outskirts of the downtown district, Hayward, California. Now, last week, we got to speak with the director of the Hayward Libraries, John Tay Adelman, to find out what new and exciting features await us in this new high-tech facility. She joyfully told us about the new computers and their brand new video and audio editing studios, where anyone will be able to produce, record, edit, and cut their own video clips or podcasts and have it ready for airing or production. So we also found out that this trailblazing, trend-setting library will have its own cafe inside the library itself. That's something you don't see at many libraries nowadays. Now, this one is called Hippie's Brew. Let's see what their customers have to say about it. There we go. So, once again, what's the name of the place?
Hippie's Brew.
And how much those cost?
It's about $4.50 for I think a 16 ounce.
Do you think it was worth the price?
It definitely was. They were actually under construction for over a year, so today's their grand opening and it was worth the wait.
Are you excited?
Oh, yes. I've been counting down the days for this.
Now, what did you get?
I got Ice Loves Cocoa.
Now, how long was the wait in the line?
It was like 20 minutes. Wasn't too bad.
Ooh, first day and they're doing some major business. Now, how expensive was that drink?
I think it was about $5, so not too bad, about average coffee price.
That's about average what Starbucks and Pete's cost, right?
Yeah, it is.
And you've tasted it. Is it worth the wait? Is it worth the money?
Oh, yes, it always is. I love Hippie's Brew.
So today we are opening, we're next door within the library building. We've been anticipating this opening for almost a year, and this is why there's a line around the corner and out the door, because so many of her customers, her loyal customers, have been yelping and Instagramming, when are you going to open? When are you going to open? Where are you? Because she just has a following, and it's just the vibe of the Hippie's Brew, and we're so excited to be here today, finally.
So let me tell you, I am all about supporting the local businesses, my husband and I both. I was blessed, and my coworkers were blessed to have Hippie's Brew at one time located across the street, the Foothill location. From the first day, well, they had great advertisement, but the first day I went in, the staff there were, you could tell that they all vibed really good, and it was like family. And not only that is, when I have been in there, I have felt like family, and I see that not just with myself thinking I was somebody special, but it's with every customer. They treat every customer the same.
So tell me, are you guys excited about the grand opening today?
Absolutely. Yes.
And you were saying we have a former Chabot student here,
I am
now alumni.
I am now an alumni, and I love
And
Chabot College.
friends of Chabot.
I am now
I'm a
part
friend of Chabot too. I used to work in the library.
Once again, this was well worth the wait. In Hayward, California, for Chabot TV, I am Christopher Reynolds.
Early Monday morning, a 29-year-old man was arrested for driving on the wrong side of the Bay Bridge. According to California Highway Patrol, he was driving his Tesla Model 3 sedan the wrong way on Interstate Highway 80. Many reports were made on the driver, who was going eastbound on the westbound lanes. He was able to drive on the wrong side of the road on the entire Bay Bridge, including the toll plaza. The driver continued onto northbound Interstate Highway 880, and CHP officers were able to stop him around 5th Avenue in Oakland. He was arrested for driving under the influence, reckless driving, and wrong-way driving charges, according to CHP. And now we're going back to Brenda with this week's Top 5 list.
If you want to bring out-of-state family members or just want some alone time to think, these spots are the must-go-to top 5 to visit. Starting off with number 5, Huckleberry Botanic Regional Preserve, located on Skyline Boulevard. Check out the small trail on the left to the parking lot to see Bay View. You're able to see right over Berkeley and Emeryville. And if you have great eyesight, the Golden Gate Bridge to your far left. Number 4 spot, Grizzly Peak, located on Old Fish Ranch Road. Love the views of San Francisco Bay Area? It is a windy road with lots of bikers, but traveling calm and carefully helps. You can stop and park along the way for a great view to enjoy. A great little side trip into Berkeley, California. For the number 3 spot, Point Reyes National Lighthouse, located in the Gulf of the Farallones on Point Reyes and Point Reyes National Seashore, located in Marin County, California. The outlook at Point Reyes National Lighthouse is 300 steps down and up to appreciate this beautiful view. Coming in at number 2, Twin Peaks, located in SF. The drive up to the view is just as beautiful. Overlooking San Francisco, go up at night and you can see a light show. And that brings us to number 1, Muir Beach Overlook, located off of Highway 1. Muir Beach Overlook is beautiful, fog or not. It can change your day breathing in that fresh ocean air. And if it is a clear day, then you can really see a long way from the overlook point. It is a beautiful and peaceful place to relax. And that is this week's Top 5. Back to you, Will.
Fall is back, and pumpkin spice doesn't seem to fall back either. Manufacturers love to be involved with the latest hypes, and pumpkin spice has been making its rounds. From cereal to protein powders to dog treats, everyone wanted to get a little bit of pumpkin spice everywhere. In my honest opinion, some of these foods have no business being spiced, especially pumpkin spiced. But don't let my opinion influence your taste buds. If you're a pumpkin head, then be a proud pumpkin head. And as the air gets colder, it's only appropriate to get in the feels of fall and put your oven to use. Pumpkin cheesecake is awesome. Pumpkin peanut butter cookie sounds like it can be a hit. So if you know a baker, make sure you get your baker and bake it happen, Captain. It's almost October. You know what that means? Haunted houses. Are you ready to get scared? On Friday, September 27th at Bayfair Mall, Fear Overload Scream Park is opening up at 6 p.m. So if you can handle the spookiness, then this is your event, and tickets only start at $25. Also, with October coming soon this weekend, on Saturday, September 28th, is Oktoberfest. So head to Cleophas Quealy Beer Company in San Leandro for Oktoberfest celebrations, starting at 2 p.m. Their address is 448 Hester Street, San Leandro, California. Do you love food? Well, the weekend of October 4th through the 6th is the Foodie Land Night Market at Golden Gate Fields in Berkeley. Bring your friends and family for some delicious foods. The event goes from 3 to 11 p.m. and costs only $6. And now we're going to Lance with this week's sports news.
The New England Patriots released Antonio Brown on Friday after allegedly sending threatening text messages to one of his former trainers, alleging Brown raped her. Brown, 31, is a 7-time Pro Bowler and remains one of the top receivers in the NFL. The Patriots just signed Brown a 1-year, $15 million contract that included a $9 million signing bonus. It was reported Friday that $5 million, the first installment of that bonus, was due to Brown on Monday, with the remaining $4 million not to be paid until January 15th. Regardless, Brown's total income from the NFL from salary and bonuses over his career is approaching $80 million. His earning power, though, took a hit on Thursday when Nike cut ties with Brown. Now back to you, Willie.
Professional violinist Martin Aggie has performed at some of the most renowned music halls in the world, but over the past years, he has chosen to play for a new type of audience. Martin has volunteered to play classical pieces for the ASPCA to help dogs recovering from abuse and neglect. He said, "The instant the bow hits the string, you get a reaction like, 'What just happened?' It's stunning to see. Every time he comes back to play music, the more attached he gets to the animals that are there. When the animals get adopted, he hopes that they get to listen to music at their new homes as well." That's all for Chabot News this week. Thanks to all the students and staff in the Mass Communications Department here at Chabot College for making this production possible. You can watch us anytime online at youtube.com/ChabotTV and stay tuned to KCTH Channel 27 for more Chabot TV.